Hello students, I am Avnash Lambert, your economics guru. Welcome to the economics online tutorial sessions. Today we are going to continue with the topic concepts of depreciation. Now what is depreciation? Depreciation is the loss of value. We all know what is depreciation. Loss of value of what? Of fixed assets. Depreciation is the loss of value in the fixed assets in use of account of by the following ways. If the value of fixed asset is depreciated or diminished due to these three reasons, then it is known as depreciation. Now what are these reasons? First of all, the first reason is normal wear and tear. Suppose you have bought a shirt, a brand new shirt, and after 1 year, that shirt becomes older one. The thread comes out or the button breaks in. So that shirt loses its shine. That shirt becomes older one and it's not the same shirt which you bought on the day. So due to the normal wear and tear, as you are wearing it on a very daily basis, on a regular basis, so that shirt loses its shine. So depreciation is applicable on that thing. Second thing, accidental damage. Take that same shirt, you are wearing it and suddenly some pointed thing cut that shirt and your shirt is gone. That is called an accidental damage. If such things happens with the fixed asset, suppose there are machineries and you are taking that machinery for the repairment or for some other work and it's broke down. You fell it and you broke that machinery. So that is also known as accidental damage of the fixed assets and that will include in the depreciation. Now the third thing, expected obsolescence. Now what is expected obsolescence? Expected obsolescence means the value, they go down in value, go down means the value is diminished. They go down in value when they become outdated. When anything becomes outdated, it's called expected obsolescence due to change in technology or change in demand. Let's take a classical example of color TV. When the color television came, the value of black and white televisions diminished. Nobody wanted that black and white TV anymore. So due to that, color TV become the new thing and the black and white TV became the outdated thing. So due to the change in technology, we came from black and white to color television. Change in technology and change in demand. If technology is changed, if demand is changed, then in that case the value of fixed assets is obviously depreciated, and in that case expected obsolescence, depreciation will be included. Is that clear, everyone? Now depreciation has different terms. Depreciation is also known as consumption of fixed capital. Consumption of fixed capital. Current replacement cost. Depreciation is also known as current replacement cost. Depreciation is also known as replacement cost of fixed assets. And depreciation is also known as capital consumption allowances. Is that clear? There are 4 names for the depreciation. The first one is very important. Most of the time CBSE asks you depreciation with this term, consumption of fixed capital. Other is also important, but consumption of fixed capital is a very dear one for the CBSE. Now students, there is something else for you to know. Suppose if a machine is purchased for rupees 10 lakhs. Suppose I have bought a machine for rupees 10 lakhs and I know that its expected lifetime means to know what will be the life of that machinery. Up to how many years I can be able to use that machine. Expected lifetime of use is 10 years. I bought a machine for 10 lakhs and the lifetime of that, expected lifetime of that machinery is 10 years. So after 10 years I will be replacing it. After 10 years I will be replacing it. But after every year there will be some issues in that machinery. This is a very normal thing. every machinery needs some repairment, needs some add-ons. Fine. So after every year I need some money so that I can repair my machineries, my fixed assets. Then suppose that machinery is of 10 lakhs. So I'll divide that 10 lakhs with the expected lifetime. So what I got 1 lakh rupees. Now what is this 1 lakh rupee? This 1 lakh rupees, this amount is called depreciation reserve fund. This amount is the depreciation reserve fund. Now it refers to that fund. What is depreciation reserve fund? It refers to that fund which the producer needs. Depreciation reserve funds is that fund which a producer, the firm, needs for replacement investment. For the replacement investment. What is replacement investment? To repair things, to repair our fixed assets, to repair our fixed assets and machinery. So that amount is used for replacement investment. This amount will be used for the replacement investment. All those invested things like machinery which has got broken or needs some repairment, so this amount will be used for the replacement investment. Now, what this depreciation reserve fund is used for? Used for replacing worn out fixed assets. Those assets which are worn out, which are of no use, then that depreciation reserve fund will be used to replace those worn out fixed assets. What if we don't replace that thing? What if we don't have depreciation reserve fund? It will lead to fall in the level of output. If our machineries are not having depreciation reserve fund, then our machinery is not up to date. It will not work properly. It will not give the output. So it will lead to the fall in the level of output. If our machineries are not accurate, if our machineries are not up to date, then how will produce goods? How will get the output? We won't get the output. We will not get the output. Therefore, it will lead to the fall in the level of output. If we are producing 100 kgs and we don't have depreciation reserve fund, next year we will be producing only 60 or 70 kgs, not 100 kgs. Now, due to the loss in the level of output, we lose the employment also. If we are not producing that much, we won't be needed any kind of employment. So level of employment will also be fall and output is already falling. So basically it will lead to the economic slowdown. The economy of our country will basically slow down. If depreciation reserve fund is not there in the whole economy, then economic slowdown will happen. What is economic slowdown? The progress will slow down. We won't be progressing, our GDP will not rise and our national income will also diminish. We are not growing. Friends, the last topic for this video is unexpected obsolescence. You learned about expected obsolescence. What was that? The go down value when becomes outdated. The go down in value when they become outdated due to change in technology and change in demand. The value goes down due to being outdated or fall in the technology or rise in the technology or rise in the demand of other things. Now what is unexpected obsolescence? Now it occurs due to natural calamities. If we are having natural calamities like earthquake, floods, fire or any pandemics like corona right now. So due to that unexpected obsolescence and also the economic recessions. If natural calamities like COVID-19 or earthquake or floods or fire or any other economic recessions, the loss in the value of fixed asset due to the unexpected obsolescence is called capital loss. If the value of fixed asset is going down due to the natural calamities or economic recessions, then the loss of value of fixed asset will not be called as depreciation. It will be called as capital loss. If I give you an example, suppose there is a firm and the flood happens. the flood came in and the machineries are damaged, totally damaged, then will you call it the loss of the machinery or will you call it the depreciation in the machinery? No, we won't call it depreciation. We will call it capital loss. It happens because it happens due to the natural calamities, not due to the change in the technology or change in demand. It happened due to the natural calamities. Fine. It will not be called as depreciation. It will be known as capital loss. Is that clear? It is not a part of depreciation. I hope that is clear for this video. Okay. So stay home, stay safe.